The pack is
Okay,
back.
so okay, so I guess I can find a way to slide into this. He's kind of shaped like a Reese cup, right? So, go ahead and start playing the game. I have a story to tell.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh,
very
cool.
important story.
Which one do I?
Everyone knows how much hard drive share. So, um, when I was about 19 years old, uh, about 19, maybe like between 18, 19, and 20, somewhere in between there. I was at what is quite possibly like, oh shit, there's voice acting in this?
Oh
I
yeah.
forgot that was based on the cartoon. I don't want to cut them off.
If do it anyways. I'm pretty sure nobody likes their voice actors anyways.
Yeah, so when I was between 18 and I want to say 18, 19, and possibly as high as 20, I had kind of reached like possibly like the biggest depression of my life, and I would rarely leave my room. And when I would leave my room, it would be to like pick up like a Chipotle order that was at the door, or something like that. I was barely eating, I was barely showering, I was barely doing anything. It was a really bad part of my life. But sometimes I would go to the store that was relatively close. I'd walk over there and I'd buy like gallons of water because I didn't want to leave my room to get a drink. And then I would also buy Reese cups, and a lot of them. So I ended up eating Reese cups like a lot, and I got really sick off of them once.
Oh gosh.
I had some friends who knew I liked Reese cups, but they didn't know that I was like super depressed because they obviously didn't live with me, so they didn't know that I never left my room. So they bought me 2 1-pound Reese cups. So I had 2 pounds of Reese cups, all in 2 separate cups. Huge fucking things, right? So I took both of them in a day and got really sick. And then up until maybe like 3, 4 months ago, I refused to look at Reese cups because they made me feel sick. And now I have a few in front of me, and I'm eating them. Eating them. Oh.
Yeah, you almost choked on one before we started recording.
Yeah, because you wouldn't hit record because I wasn't allowed to talk into my mic with a mouthful of Reese cups. Mouthful. Anyway, so does
He's
this play
back.
does this play like Pac-Man World? Pac World?
Well, you see, Pac-Man World has a very important move called the butt bounce, right?
Uh-huh. Are you kidding?
There is no butt bounce.
I guess since it's based on like, you know, like a human middle schooler, maybe since they realize middle schoolers can't do that either.
I don't know. I feel like they could if they tried. They're gonna be like that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick breaks his ass.
Has like the 2 bones sticking out.
Yeah. Man, that episode traumatized me into thinking butts actually had bones.
Yeah, like there was a lot of stuff like that just like SpongeBob in general just kind of like ruined a lot of like things in my brain. Like it took me until I was 19 years old to learn that crab was spelled with a C and not a K.
Wait, it's not?
Yeah, crab with a K is either Mr. Crab, Mr. Krabs, or in like a lot of restaurants or certain brands, whenever they're using imitation crab, they will spell it with a K instead of a C, so that way you know it's not real.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
Yeah, how else are they gonna, let you know that they're using imitation crab, which in my opinion is much better. I'd rather know that I'm eating something fake than one of them cute little fuckers with a shell on. Yeah.
The one thing Oh, my bad, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I will give them one thing. This world does feel oddly lived in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like how that's the maze down there.
I think it's very cute.
You can see the bushes are the little dots and everything. The one thing I hate about
garbage, but like I don't know, man. It's kind of cute.
The one thing I really hate about this game is the fact you can eat ghosts freely.
It does seem a little odd, yeah. That's not how
Yeah.
it works.
Like I could just.
He's got like the sonic homing attack. What the hell?
Yeah. It's so weird. I remember telling my parents when I really wanted this game that I wouldn't beat it in a day, and this game was so easy I beat it in a day.
How many hours did it take?
I don't know. I don't remember. This was like, I want to say 2015. No, it was whenever Sonic Boom came out.
It was 14, I think.
Yeah, I think it was the Christmas of 2014.
Yeah, it's one of those cases of Sega kind of rushing something for Christmas. Let's hope they don't do that ever again.
I don't think Sonic Boom released in Christmas. I think it released in November.
That's what I was about to say. I'm pretty sure it was released November, but it was Christmassy enough.
It was Christmas when I got this game.
Kind of like Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas. Sonic Boom is a Christmas game because it was released within like months of Christmas. John, we're playing a Christmas game. What should we play for our single December episode? What's a Christmas game?
Elf.
I'm trying to think of was there like a licensed game based off the movie Elf?
Yeah, but I'm not playing it. Not again.
Again?
My brother was obsessed with the. Oh yeah, this game has power-ups.
I don't think. Okay, coming from someone who is relatively unfamiliar with Pac-Man World because I watched my sister play it and I've only played Rally. I don't think he has power-ups like that.
He had one, I guess, depending on the game. And it was the metal pack. And then in Pac-Man World 2, he had one that shrunk him.
So, staying on the topic of Pac-Man, I want to throw this out to you and see what you think, because I've been thinking about it a lot more lately, ever since I almost beat Pac-Man World Rally. To clarify on why it's almost is because I am missing one of the items, because in order to get 4 of the items in the game, you have to unlock them, which is really weird. But one of the things that annoys me about that game is that Pac Devil exists. And you want to know what? Yeah, so Pac Devil was a character created and only used in Pac-Man World.
What? Okay, so I think the Y button. I think the Y button on this controller is fucked.
What do you mean? What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to let me shoot ice, and it's half-assed not letting me do it.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god, those jump sound effects. This and the music is like, it feels kind of like, I don't know how to explain this.
I feel like I'm going backwards.
I feel like you are too. I feel like you've been here already.
Well,
yeah, you absolutely have.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still trying to think of it, but when you don't have the ice power up, the little top left Pac-Man like picture for him looks incredibly funny.
Oh, that's
and
because
I can't exactly think of how to describe it.
That's because when you don't have like a power up, you can like scare the ghosts and turn them blue.
It looks, I want to say, like, I swear I have this picture somewhere in my phone. I want to say it's like reminiscent of like a Luigi's Mansion ghost image that I've seen before, but I'm not sure.
No, I definitely see it.
Cheese? Go back. There's cheese.
I think it's a health item. I can't. It'd be a waste. Yeah, it's a health item.
Oh. Well, you shouldn't have grabbed it then.
It'll be fine. Like, look how easy these are to kill.
Sad.
I'm fine.
Like, it's functional, I'll give it that. Doesn't look like it's the world's most unfun thing, you know?
No, it's the world's most unfang is this Y button not working.
Ay.
But I can't use my other controller because the right stick doesn't work.
I also have another Christmas game we can play. Elf Bowling, if you're familiar.
I am not, but it sounds fun.
Elf Bowling is a computer game turned Game Boy Advance game turned DS game, and it sucks, but it's funny. Did he just say I've been fired because he's a fire ghost?
I guess.
So you're not. If you
Oh,
were
they
fired,
say so many cringe things in this game.
Is it like Mario Slugger's level of insults?
I
Like,
would
what are we
say
talking?
it's Sonic Lost World level of insults. If you remember when I showed you that game.
Yeah. Baldy McNose hair.
Baldy McNose hair.
Like, I think an underrated game in the genre of like, underrated game in the genre of really bad, insults made to appeal to children, is Mario Slugger, or Sluggers, the Wii baseball game, if I'm not mistaken.
I have never played it.
First of all, highly recommend you do. It's a very good game. But like, whenever you beat Bowser Jr., he just comes out with the like dumbest things you could ever say. Is that a lemon power up?
Lemon.
Lemon.
Man's just burped eyeballs.
Wait, the lemon is the thing you what?
That's how I win, I guess.
Oh, the fruit. Oh, like a fruit in Pac-Man.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's all lemons.
Is this a world map?
Yeah, and it's also got a hub world.
What?
It's school.
Why do you need both of those?
I don't know.
World map and that's like. Oh, I thought you were just about to eat the fucking ghost.
You know, floating around, slime and stuff.
I don't like the new ghost designs in this game.
I like some of them.
Nice to see you, Pinky. Really? You're happy
Aren't they supposed to be?
Yay!
Okay.
Simp.
Compliments to the chef.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm just here to check on your progress, and you are doing well.
Where's the guy I want to talk to? There's a guy in here. He's like Pac-Man's bully, and he has one of the funniest lines in the whole game. Where is he?
You're doing great out there.
I say we end the episode when you die. So I think we're gonna be here till you beat the game. Plus bits. The fuck?
As usual, you're
There he
What the
is.
hell is that?
What do you want?
I want you to leave.
Why are you
I'm waiting for him to say the funny one.
Skibo?
Make like a tree and
There it
get
is.
out of here.
What?
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Why is he like ugly blue?
Let's see. It's a weekday, so I'm gonna say yes.
This is so dumb. What the fuck? Now, also, I want to point out
Hey, Miss
that
G,
Pac-Man walked up to the
Just
bully and said,
preparing
"Ugh,
for
what are
next
you
week's
doing
classes.
here?" Like, you're the one who walked up to
What's up,
him.
Miss Globular?
Just minding the classroom
Globular.
while you're out saving the world.
Wha-
Don't you have people to bully or something?
Are you still here?
What? Oh,
Skibo.
yeah,
Make
what?
like a tree and get out of here.
It's so dumb.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
What does that even mean? Make like a tree and get out of
Sir
here.
C, what's up?
Oh, the sun, the sky, clouds,
Sir
the
C?
usual stuff.
I almost said a
Cersei,
word that
Pat, my
YouTube doesn't
boy,
like
Good to see you.
Hi, Sir C.
because the
What's
letters.
happening?
Actually, I'm a little busy right now. Maybe you should get back out there.
Fuck
now he's
you,
getting mad at
Cersei.
Yeah, it really is. I almost said a particular C word that YouTube likes to demonetize. And while we are not monetized, I almost said it, but I shouldn't.
Soon.
Also, I think it's really funny.
You're looking very
YouTube has like a
good
list
today.
of words that they like,
Thanks
no
for
matter
noticing.
the context, and in no way they do apparently like demonetize it. And I believe one of them, it's like they had like this whole list, and the only one that wasn't censored was a particular CU word that rhymes with bunt.
Oh.
And that's the only one that like wasn't censored on that like automatically like demonetized list. And I think that's so funny because like you can't really compare the severity of two words if you won't even say one of them.
Well, I'll let you
Because then
choose
you know
what
which
level
one's
we
the
go
worst.
to. Do you want to go to
Okay, so we got-
Pac-Panic or Cold Chase?
Was that Cold Case or Cold Chase?
Oh, it's Cold Case.
Let's go to. No, we already saw the ice level. Go up to the other one. What's the other one called again? Park Panic.
Yeah.
We'll do Park Panic.
Yeah,
We'll do Park Panic.
we'll do both. I mean, I just wanted to see what to do first.
Yeah, I'll eat another Reese cup. If I start throwing up, I'm gonna be really upset.
There you go. There's your favorite Pac-Man image.
Like, why is he doing that?
Because you can scare the ghosts when you're normal Pac. Like, hang on, I'll do it.
That's so useless because they're already so easy to beat anyway.
I think it's useful for, like, later in the game, but right now you could just...
So comes the question, why does he let Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde live? But
I
not-
think in the game they're friends. Or in the show they're friends, and they, like, tell him when the main
What the
ghost bad guy is evil and shit.
What the fuck? Okay. Coldest to take I could ever have. They should have just made this its own thing and not Pac-Man.
Honestly, I feel like it would have been fine if they didn't make him a teenager in high school.
Yeah, because he's Pac-Man, man.
Like, I feel like they
Where's-
could have just made a Pac-Man World 4 with this kind of idea in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because it plays
Also,
fine. This game is... It's fine. It's just weird.
Like, I sit here thinking about it, like, Pac-Man, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, another thing that I thought of, because I remembered it again. There he is! Gets eaten. Like, one of the most silliest things is that, like Namco has yet to take the time to just buy the rights to Miss Pac-Man. Like, I understand that there's, like, a bunch of, like, you know, stuff in between that's a little hard to work with here, but what's stopping them from just contacting everyone and being like, hey, can we buy the rights to the character Miss Pac-Man so we don't have to create a new, less lovable woman character for Miss Pac-Man, for Miss, you know, like it was Pac-Girl they created relatively recently, like a few years ago?
I'd like to
It's like,
think...
why would they do that?
I'd like to think that they did try, but they just got told no.
Well, like, at that point, why not just be like, hey, name a number, we'll buy it. Because they got rid of Miss Pac-Man and replaced her with, like, I'm pretty sure it's
Pac-Mom.
Pac-Girl. Is it Pac-Mom or Pac-Girl?
It's
By the
Pac-Mom.
way, she sucks. She sucks. What's with the egg guy? He looks awful.
Can I talk to him?
I don't like-
No. He
I don't
d-
like him.
he just keeps walking.
Where does he go?
What are you doing?
He's gonna... No, no!
Oh my god.
Okay. I thought that after he got released, he was just like, my time is here.
My time has come.
Time has come, and then jumps off a very large ledge.
Okay, but you were complaining about Sonic's world. How do you feel about Pac-Man's world?
I still, like, it feels, I don't know, like, this is not practical. Unlike Sonic's world, where it's, like, supposed to be, like, nature and everything. People built this. How
Yeah.
do you expect to get from your home to your job?
Ow.
Grab the green guy.
I was trying, but he kept locking onto the ghosts. Didn't I just save you?
I'm out of here. No, talk about low budget flights.
Like, somewhere out there, I made a meme where it's SpongeBob saying that and he just walks out of the plane.
Talk about low budget flights. Voodoo movies. I'm out of here. That's a good
Oh.
line too.
Oh man, I'm a meme. I'm not counting that.
Yeah, I go back on what I said. Running it specifically when you like die to an enemy.
Or let's be real, we're just sick of this shit.
Whichever one comes first. I don't like the sound effects in this game.
I don't like the lizard power up.
I don't either. It's stupid looking. Again, it feels like something that would be more welcome in a franchise that is not Pac-Man.
I feel like it would have been welcomed, like, if it wasn't, they didn't change Pac-Man.
Yeah. I don't know, the power-ups don't really do it for me.
Well, they probably would have made it look better, to be fair.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the teeth.
Take a shot every time a video game character has a horrible design. And it's the main reason it's horrible is because of the teeth.
Well, let's see. Off the top of my head, we got Sonic, specifically the movie design. Sorry, that's not even really a game.
Well, it's still a game character. I said game character, so...
Well, there's 2 so far. Are there any more?
Not to my knowledge.
Feels like there should be.
Can we have a crossover between this Pac-Man and the original movie Sonic?
Can we have Pac-Man Origins?
Didn't they do that with Pac and Roll?
Did they?
Yeah, like he was a kid in that game and he was trying to save Miss Pac-Man. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm doing this.
I'm gonna be honest, I want to go back to the topic of Miss Pac-Man. Why don't they just say, hey, we'll give you $10 million to buy the rights to Miss Pac-Man, and then just start creating another Pac-Man game that's good?
Well, we also gotta keep in mind, the people that own her is At Games. And they're greedy as hell.
Well, yeah, 10 million bucks. Take it or leave it.
I feel like they would want a lot more than Bandai actually has.
For Miss Pac-Man?
Well, yeah, because think about how much money they can make from owning Miss Pac-Man.
I mean,
They could literally remake Maze Madness and get away with it. They just had to change the ghosts.
I mean, I'm not against the idea of Maze Madness again. That game had incredible music.
I never played it, actually.
I think they should threaten to remake it. Namco gives them $1 billion.
Target locked.
Or fuck, just let Bamco remake it. Like, they don't have to give them the rights, just let them use her. And this time Namco actually pay them.
There's a genuine lot of money to be made there.
That's literally the reason they lost Miss Pac-Man's, because they wouldn't pay the original creators.
I also think it's silly that, like, Miss Pac-Man, and correct me if I'm wrong on my lore here, she's basically just a ROM hack of Pac-Man.
She was...
So in some way, like, what... You know what I mean? Like, what... I watched a video on the lore of Miss... It's like, there's some thing in there that I forgot. In between her being an illegal thing to being a legal thing. Because I'm pretty sure they just, like, paid them, like, hey, make one of these, but official.
Yeah. That's pretty much how they got their job, is they made a Pac-Man... I think they made, like, a bootleg Pac-Man. And they got sued for it. And then they ended up hiring them. Like, they threatened either sue or work for them, and then they made Miss Pac-Man.
I mean, to be fair, if you were to either get sued or to work for someone, which one are you shooting for?
Sued. If I knew, I would have been the reason everyone's in this... Oh god.
Oh my god! Baby girl, please.
Don't call me that.
You almost died, John. You're a chameleon.
Now you know how literally everyone else feels when they watch me play platformers? Okay, what am I supposed to... Okay, good. I was about to say, what am I supposed to do about this situation?
I guess die. Man, I'm stuck here. What do I do? Die. I hate that stock. I hate the stock sound effects this game uses.
What do you mean?
Okay,
this game has...
there is a
no
Pac-Man game. I think it's like Pac-Man Party. on the Wii with this exact same style as well. It came out in 2010, so I believe long before the cartoon.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's why the cartoon looks the way it does. Is they randomly decided to redesign Pac-Man, and it was for that game.
But that game on the Wii, it came with in very select boxes. It came with silly bands,
Oh
Pac-Man shaped silly bands.
no, not the silly bands again.
So, I have a really big video I want to do where I cover everything about the Wii that I could ever want to talk about. And one of those many things that I want to talk about is specifically like, I talked about DS games with weird stuff in them. Why not the Wii ones? And I could make a callback to the silly bands, and I think it'd be really funny.
No, let me talk. Let me just bust into the room and start talking about Pac-Man.
Hey Mel, you want to see this really cool Pac-Man game? Look at it. And like open it up and silly bands just start falling out. I'm like, ah!
Like just tosses
Back
the
to
disc.
Walmart I go. We need to get you a freaking puppet.
I'm telling you,
Oh, man.
if we find someone that could do it, just make me a puppet of like, it doesn't even have to look good. It could literally just be a brown paper bag with my character's hair slapped on it. If that ends up happening, I will literally use it as my profile picture on Twitter for like 3 months.
3 months only.
It might be more. It depends on how much I love it.
What the fuck?
Okay, I actually kind of like this one.
I don't know. I just don't. What the fuck?
It has auto lock.
That's so. Oh man. Target locked and then gets killed immediately. Target
Vaporized.
locked and then gets vaporized. Yeah.
That's how I want to go out.
What, by getting ready to kill someone and then getting blown into pieces?
No, by just saying the cheesiest line ever and then getting vaporized.
I mean, not really much of a worse way to die now, is there?
That's an ice ghost.
Like, I know.
Before you jump,
What the
use
fuck?
your fire to stun 'em.
What if you don't?
My Y button decided to go no.
I'm about to turn up the heat.
I'm about to turn up the heat. What happens if you just bite them without firing them?
I'm pretty sure I take damage. Why is there so many ghosts?
I mean, at least there's like a difficulty spike now. We can actually have like worries to worry about now.
I wouldn't call this a difficulty spike, more like they just got bored and decided to spam ghosts.
Well, they should have spammed more because, wait, oh shit, you're supposed to be the chameleon now?
No, because I can just...
Ew. Run away and they start walking. God,
Don't you do that when you say run away?
Run away!
So, I actually have a really funny story about when I first played this game. I kept thinking I could make it over there and kept jumping off this
You're not?
ledge. No, I'm not supposed to go there.
Surely, you absolutely can though.
I could, but there's an invisible wall.
Aw. And
But now I just kind of don't know where to go. Let's go.
is this where the video ends? Only like 20 minutes in?
Cool it.
Time for action.
Cool it. That's time
Oh.
for action or passion? Oh.
I guess I'm supposed to eat all... Oh, okay.
I thought you were just about to.
Do I gotta...
You not? Oh, okay. Oh, what? Weird game this is.
I sure love seeing the same cutscene every fucking time. Like, was a Mario
associate,
too hard to do?
Ooh, hey.
Rolling
always
around
think
at
of,
the speed. I'm
Whenever I
sorry.
think of like this Pac-Man cartoon and everything, I think of that one. Oh, I think of the Mega Man one that came out relatively around the same time-ish, kind of?
It was announced around the same time. It actually didn't come out until much later. In fact, I thought it was canceled by the time it came out.
It was what, the cartoon was like, what, 2018 or something?
Somewhere around there, but this was a lot earlier. Like, I'm pretty sure this came out in 2013.
Like, I remember being sick, sick and home from school, and I saw this show airing on, like, Disney XD or something.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't know it existed, and I started watching. I was like, oh, this sucks. And like, I don't know, everyone can make fun of the show because it deserves it. Don't get me wrong, but like, I mean, I guess that's the end of the thought. There's not really much of a positive about Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. I can't think of anything immediately positive aside from like maybe like the little Pac-Man nerd emoji thing. That's kind of funny, I guess.
Oh man, I'm a meme.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like that became a meme in a way that it didn't want to be. Because I don't think they wanted it to be like that. People mocking the show. They wanted to be like, haha, everybody, post Pac-Man meme, lol.
Or they did want it to be a meme, and that's why it's so bad.
Oh, man.
Where do I go?
Other gaming, like, franchises are going to have cartoons based on them anytime soon.
We all know Sonic is probably going to have another one. Sonic Prime was pretty good.
Is it already over?
It's going to be over after the next season, because that's how Netflix works. They do free seasons tops.
Yeah, I mean, well, not for you know, Big Mouth.
Wait.
Everyone loves that show.
Name a single person.
That's ice.
Oh, okay.
That's ice. I'm a little confused here. Those are supposed to be ice, so why is it when he eats them they make those awful sounds?
What do you mean? Doesn't ice make glass noise when you eat it?
It wasn't even a glass. It was like the squirt sound effect that happens when you eat the ghost. Okay, that actually is starting to get annoying. You're not wrong.
I don't know if I could skip it or not.
I hate Pac-Man. I hate Pac-Man.
I'm starting to not like this game anymore.
I remember my first experience with like Pac-Man as a whole. I used to live across the street from this guy who was like super rich, and his kids would like hang out with me. But there was one time where the little brother, he wasn't allowed outside. So we found the loop. I think he did something to get like banned from being outside or something.
Oh, okay.
So our alternative was for me to sit in front of their door, the screen door, and just start talking to him from there. And his dad was like, I mean, like, hey, innovative, I guess. So he just let it happen.
Like-
And little did he know that his son ended up passing me the discs for Pac-Man World 1, 2, and World.
You did it, Pac, my boy. You
So a
got enough
PS1 game, a
energy to
PS2 game, and
power
another
the
PS2
first
game. He just
row.
passed them to me.
Awesome. Do you
through
know
the
Wow.
door.
Yep,
And then
just
also,
slime, just
like,
the
I don't know, this
last
kid was
one.
weird as fuck.
Aw,
He also
I
would
thought
just
I
like
was
throw
late to a
change
musical.
on the porch, and then I would just start
Now,
grabbing
you
it.
never know.
That was
Maybe
that.
the other ones
He was a
do.
really weird kid.
Meanwhile, you need to go to the
It's like
netherworld
I remember
anyway.
so
That's
much
gotta
about
be where
him,
Betrayus
and
took the
I don't think I remember his
Frigidator.
last name, but there was one thing I remember.
We're aspiring
Me and his
silly.
older sister and him, we would like ride our
I almost
bikes,
forgot. They went out to
and
find you, but Betrayus
we would
and
like
Toast
race.
grabbed them and
But
took them
his sister was
prisoner.
always like,
I
first
guess
is
you
the
better look
worst.
for them too.
So, you know, second is the best, and third is the one with the whatever thing rhymes. We would always come up with something new. And the little brother, would always try to win first because he thought it would be, you know, he's the best. But actually, first is the worst. And we would make
Oh.
fun of him, and he just kept going. And it's like, well, now I feel bad because you're just like asking for us to make fun of you. You're in first. You're the worst.
I remember we
Mm.
kept changing Ferd would be the one that gets a treasure chest instead of a hairy chest.
Yeah, it was one or the other always. And I was always third because I would take my time because I was like, I want to have a hairy chest. I want to have a treasure chest. All depending on how I felt, really.
But how so I'm guessing if someone said a hairy chest nowadays, you would just be booking it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I want my tits to be hairy, you know?
What? It's not doing that. I hate this.
This
I
game
hate
also
this.
kind of like, as someone who's never played either, it also has like a Sonic Boom vibe to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I can vouch that this game is still much more enjoyable than that game.
Yeah, I would be surprised if it wasn't. Why are those all glowing? Can you like eat those bushes? Because they're all glowy. Like, what's wrong with them?
Oh, they have stuff in them.
Ah, see, I'm a genius, John.
But to be honest, I don't care enough to pay attention anymore.
Wow, how rude of you to disrespect Pac-Man like that.
You know what?
Well,
I'm gonna
it's a
skip
little
this
rude, but I'm
pellet.
gonna be honest.
No, let me
No,
skip
you're
that pellet. Yeah.
Go back. You asked. Go back and get it.
No.
Go back and get it.
No. I'm not getting that
Why
one either.
not?
I'm not getting that one either.
This is. What the fuck is that?
It's
Oh,
that's
that's a
the
little-
life, I guess.
It looked like a little pie.
It was a little pie. See, this game's so bad, even Mel is tired of it.
Go, go, go!
I love bad video games.
I'm invisible.
What is-
They
he's
can't see me.
invisible. Ooh. Yo, that's like the Breath of the Wild circle. The exact same thing.
Scott DeWaz, talk about Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, please.
I was talking about it earlier today with my roommate Maddie, but it's like now that I have like, you know, more than 2 subscribers, I have the worry of like how long until just like someone reaches out and like follows me or something. Like it's kind of like scary whenever people who I am familiar with notice that I exist. Like I've never watched a Salty DK Dan video and I still need to, but he follows me on Twitter now.
What?
It was
I
quite
want
the
to be
jump scare when
followed
someone
by.
told me that.
I want to be followed by Salty.
Like he's really cool. I'll give him that. I just need to take some time and watch some of his videos.
I
My
absolutely
roommate
love his
listens to-
videos.
Yeah, I feel like I'm way behind on it. Like there's so many things that I've just yet to take the time and watch. Is it really play this fucking cutscene every goddamn time?
I'm really hoping by the next world, if we're still recording this, that they just don't have those anymore.
Lyman dies. I just like the
You
like
bitch.
stupid things they say before just getting obliterated immediately.
Let's see what this guy says.
Come back.
No. In fact,
You did. John, you ass.
I'll collect that though.
Okay. The video ends when you collect another pack pellet.
Oh, well.
Have a-
I guess. Thank you, Mel. I'm taking this. Bye bye.